Hello, my dear souls. Welcome to this reading, to Christina Light Tarot, and to the theme of today, which is basically what you don't see coming, but this will elevate you. So, let's see how the tarot will tell the truth for you, how it will reveal the truth for you. And for this, we have, as usual, 3 options. You can choose in which way your inspiration guides you to. You can choose one or more options. So, first pile, 6 of coins. Second option, Ace of Swords. And the last option, 3 or the Empress. So, my dears, make your choice or choices, and afterwards go directly into the comment section or into the video description and click directly on your pile. Let's start. Pile number 1. Hello, my dears. Welcome, warm welcome to Christina Light Tarot. We are diving into what you don't see coming. This thing will elevate you. So what's going to happen, revealed by tarot, by Lenormand, by all the cards I'm going to use, is going to be something that will elevate you. So, 6, my dear, 6 of coins or option number 1. I'm going to start as usual with, let me see, I hope you can hear me well. Okay, I just adjusted a bit, sorry. So, I'm going to start shuffling for you, having a base of tarot and Lenormand as usual. Okay, let me just add Lenormand. So pile number 1, what they don't see coming. Okay, and afterwards we are going to ask different questions. You'll see. So, what's the message, right? 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 5 of Coins, Queen of Wands, okay. Oh, the Heart, the Key, and the Bouquet of Flowers. So, what am I seeing here? What you don't expect? Finally, maybe for you it will be finally. You are going to transition, and you don't see coming, a way of transitioning in a peaceful, calm manner, overcoming a state of lack. I think for some of you, there have been a bit of difficulties, either in your financial sector and or regarding your energy, your power. You didn't feel, with the Queen of Wands and 5 of Coins, you didn't feel energetic enough maybe. Or you had to count your money, you had to count your goods, you had to be very wise with the energy, physical, material, financial, or energetical, right? So what I'm seeing that you don't see coming, so the universe is preparing for you, is a solution, a key, a gift almost, an opportunity that will bring you happiness. Basically, it's not only going to make you relax after you fought, after you struggled, after you tried to find a solution, a way out, you're finally receiving. Your heart can be at ease after your mind has been a bit restless in terms of how am I going to solve this situation? How am I going to solve my health, for example, for some of you, or my job situation, or my money, right? Okay, so let me see. I'm going to use what exactly can we find out more as a confirmation? Okay, I'm going to take it as it jumped. What is this 5? What's lacking for pile number 1 to be more precise or to receive a confirmation? And how is this key? How is this opportunity, this gift coming to pile number 1? So, what is lacking? 8 of Swords, the Fool, 4 of Cups. You don't see how you can get out of this state of same old, but you're not content. So in this area that is lacking, or you feel the lack, it's with 4 of Cups, things are not, how can I say, things are not catastrophic, but it's definitely unpleasant. It's maybe like the boiling frog, you know. She's not dead yet. She doesn't feel the heat as much because it's increased incrementally. But you want excitement, you want a new opportunity, you want to feel free, you want to feel enthusiasm, you want to feel energetic, like the Fool, right? You want to see joy, you want to see enthusiasm, you want to see progress, you want a new beginning, you want a new chance. And at this point you feel trapped with the 8 of Swords in this boiling frog state, and it's not comfortable. You are discontent, you are not pleased, right? So in this area you will see the progress coming. So let's see what's the solution, right? 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Ooh. This solution is going to empower you to make a choice. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a change of attitude. It's either between maintaining the status quo, right, with the 4 of Pentacles, same old, I'm going to stay, or I'm going to stand up. See, here this figure is sitting down, holding to what he has. Here, this lady is bravely standing up, fighting for what she wants. So, this option, this solution that is coming to you is basically going to present you with the opportunity to maintain, to stay in this 4 of Cups, aka 4 of Pentacles. It's not bad, once again, but it's not satisfying. It's too little for you. Or to stand up and fight for what you truly want. That's interesting. What do you truly want, my dear? And what is this? Okay, I didn't even... 2 of Wands, planning an opportunity to choose. Yeah, for sure. What do you want? 9 of Wands. What are you invited to stand up and fight for? Okay. And what is this new beginning that you will be presented with? This Fool, this new page. Okay, this one turned for sure. So if you are going to change your status quo, this will mean what? Stand up and fight for it, for what you want. Justice. Ooh. High Priestess. 2 major arcanas. And 7 of Wands. The power to overcome obstacles. You know, both figures, the Justice and the High Priestess, is knowledge beyond the obvious. You know, the Justice usually is, her eyes are tied up, right? The Justice is blind, right? Is the saying. Because she needs to not be influenced by what she sees, but to go internally and objectively judge, right? And the High Priestess is knowledge, but knowledge, profound knowledge, deep knowledge. So you are invited, you will be invited through this opportunity to fight for 7 of Swords, yeah, right? It's not 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. To find out truth, find out what, and to be empowered with what is correct. You should do what it's truthfully, ethically, what you are owed, but what you are empowered. You have the right. This is the word I was trying to find in my mind. So, what should you fight for? 9 of Wands, this option, right? Your intuition is telling you exactly what to do, what to fight for. It's High Priestess, right? You know, deep down you know. And you know you want to follow your truth, your own truth, your soul truth, the deep truth, the deep knowledge that you have. 7 of Swords is ethical behavior. Justice is ethical behavior. So follow, you will be presented to fight for principles, for what you truly believe in, for justice, for truth. I think right now you can either stay in a situation that is going to be maintaining status quo, but that is not right or truthful or correct towards you and your boundaries and your principles and your ethical behavior, and you will fight for it, and you will be presented with an opportunity to fight for it. You're getting your justice, you're getting your own truth. That might be even contracts, you might be even presented with an opportunity for some of you to start a lawsuit against some unlawful behavior or unethical behavior, right? So let's see this new beginning, this opportunity. 3 of Pentacles. Temperance, healing, equilibrium, as per the Justice. And Death. You will receive the power to transform your situation. 3 of Pentacles, it might be related to money, to your workplace, to your goals, to a community, that colleagues that you work with. You see, you have the Fool. The Fool is the new beginning. Death is ending of a chapter. You know what I think? Because you know, with the High Priestess, you truly know what's going to be the right option for you, the right path for you. Your intuition tells you. Your intuition tells you that you need to choose truth, ethic, morals, principles, correct environments. And this is exactly what's going to be presented to you. But for this, you will still need to take the decision, and the decision might truly mean to leave a status quo behind, death, and to see, jump on the back of this bird and fly high towards equilibrium, healing. Temperance means feeling healed, it's like the middle ground or the middle path in Buddhism. It's what's flowing, what's correct, what's ethical, what's healthy for us. See you, I think, and I will ask more. I think it's also about, for sure, is something related to what's lacking now or what's not enough, but more towards the pentacle side. You had 5 of Pentacles, right? You have 3 of Pentacles. So let's see more. This really excites me, incites me. I want to understand. So what exactly, can we get more? What exactly is coming? What is this solution and gift that you are receiving? And when? I want to know, when is this coming to pile number 1? When is this coming for pile number 1? House, Tower, Scythe, Stability. And for some of you, a new house, a new home, a new job, a new resolution for your foundation. It's something that is going to solidify your position. You don't feel stable, right? There is a lack of equilibrium that is going to be healed. So I don't think your situation, even if a bit comfortable, even if you are a bit unpleasant, but you are a bit unpleased, sorry. You're not pleased with how things work, but I think for some of you, it might mean an actual change of houses, change of residence. For others of you, it might involve a legal. The tower might mean a courthouse, a big institution. For some of you, it might be moving from working from home to that big transformation, the death, right? Working from home to working for a big company. Scythe is cutting something out, exactly like you will have the options, right? You will have these opportunities to choose, right? Working from home or working from a big environment, or the other way around, going from working from the man from 9 to 5 to going solo and working from home, something like this. It's your choice. This is your empowerment. You are going to receive the options, but the options are basically ending something for something new to begin. The choice will be yours. With the High Priestess, you will know the answer. Choose with your intuition and choose the fair option to you, the just option to you. That means legal, everything legally should be fine, right? Everything should be ethical behavior. Other is going up in the world, right? Or just FYI, for some of you, it might mean from going from single to having a family. You will weigh the options. So, when, right? 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, I'm seeing, this is a timeless reading. I'm seeing basically spring, summer, autumn, depending on when you're seeing this. 7 to 9 weeks. I'm not really seeing days. Well, I'm seeing 1 month, but I'm seeing 7 to 9 weeks, 7 to 9 months. July or September might be relevant for you. Or the first month of summer. That would be June. So June, July, 7 weeks from now. September or 9 weeks from now, right? 9 months at the most. Okay, so what is Tarot's message for pile number 1? What is the advice, the wise word of wisdom for pile number 1 regarding what they don't see coming? Seven of Wands again. 4 of Coins again. 9 of Wands again. Oh my God. It's the same message. It will be your choice. What you don't expect actually coming is to have this opportunity. Either to remain in a situation that is not really fulfilling with 4 of Coins, or to stand up and fight for, or to choose a more challenging, let's put it this way, to choose a more challenging maybe opportunity or a new beginning. That might mean you having to be maybe putting some efforts at first, having to be a bit exhausted, having all kinds of challenges, or remain as you are, holding on to what you have. It's either holding on to what you have, even if you're not really happy with 4 of Cups and 4 of Coins, or choosing a new opportunity that is going to make you happy, but it will be new, it will be challenging, it will be exhausting at first. So my dears, the choice is yours. With the High Priestess, please use your intuition, because you will decide for sure correctly. My dear pile number 1, sorry, this was your reading. It was truly a pleasure for me to decipher your message. I hope it resonated with you. Let me know what you think. I'm truly grateful for all the nice things that you are sending, messages, subscribers, likings. Everything is really, really nice. So may it return to you 10 times, right? Each gesture of kindness. So I will see you in the next reading, and I'm wishing you all my best. Bye. Pile number 2. Welcome, my dear souls, to Christina.Light Tarot, to this reading, and to what you don't see coming that will elevate you. You've chosen 2 or this Ace of Swords, so let's get into your reading. I'm going to start as usual with a baseline to see what is your message, and then we will ask specific questions as usual. So this is the tarot. I'm going to add Lenormand and then all sorts of cards for, sorry for my voice, for understanding your message better. So let's see. 8 of Cups. Oh, nice. The Devil. Temperance. Page of Cups. Haha, nice, very nice. The Coffin. The Woman. And the bear. My dears, pile number 2. You are in for quite a change. What you don't see coming is the end of a difficult situation, the end of a devil situation, if you like. So it's some toxicity that you are going to detach yourself from. What's coming? Healing, equilibrium, power, a new page, empowerment. So for some of you, and I'm going to ask in more details, this is improvement of your health, like you living behind a vice maybe, or an unhealthy way of living, or an unhealthy environment or person. You are going towards improvement. What will elevate you? Improvement, health, healing, equilibrium, and power, force, a consolidation of your body and your energy. A position, you might be living a toxic environment and you're going to start a new page that is on an upscale level, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see more. Let me see, what card should I choose? Can you tell me more about this devil, this unhealthy habit that you are leaving behind, on environment or person? What exactly is ending here? It's going to free you, my dear. And let me know more about the Temperance and the Bear. What is this upgrade all about? Nine of Swords. So we are looking into unhealthy pattern, justice. Ooh. And Five of Pentacles. It's something that is keeping you out of balance. Some of you, it might be anxiety, phobia, depression, lack of sleep, lack of, because Five of Pentacles, it's lack. Maybe you are in an environment that is not giving you justice, giving you what you truly deserve. Maybe for some of you, it's a job that is not rewarding enough compared to your efforts. Some of you might be leaving behind an illness for sure. Or a pattern, a behavior that is keeping you stuck in bed, stuck in lack of energy or resources, material or energetical. You are living an unfair state of affairs. This is ending for you. Beautiful. So what's coming, right? The sun. See, night, winter, and here, sun. Happiness, success, optimism, health. Queen of Wands, power. You are actually regaining your power and energy. And the Chariot. Boy, you are moving on victoriously. You are moving on. You are regaining your force. You are regaining your movement. Some of you might be leaving behind a lack of being sedentary, like this literal behavior, right? Just for some of you. And you are getting into movement, into action, into sun, walking during daylight, walking mornings, right? A short walk during the mornings. That will benefit you so nicely because Queen of Wands is energy, is beauty, is improvement of body, improvement of life force. But for some of you, it's actually living an environment that is not rewarding for you and moving on victoriously to a new position that will empower you. Okay? Let me see more about this success, about the sun, right? What is this Chariot and Sun? Can you tell me more? You want to know more details about this beautiful energy for pile number 2. And you know what I want to know more? I want to know more when, right? The timing. When is this going to, okay, to come for pile number 2? When? Okay, so Knight of Wands, the Sun and the Chariot, Six of Swords, its movement, its transition, its actual movement, because both Nine of Wands and Six of Swords, some of you might even be traveling, and Two of Wands. It will be your decision. Let me tell you, you leaving this behind, it will be your decision. And you're moving away, and with this movement, this leaving behind an unhealthy pattern, unjust state of lack, is going to be your decision with the Two of Wands. And what am I seeing? Knight of Wands, energy, power. You know how it is? When you start moving, literally or metaphorically, you're just going to keep going. And you're reaching a state of peacefulness, a state of enthusiasm and energy. Some of you might be going towards something that you truly are passionate about. Like a new job or a new source of, like turning a hobby into profit, like going from being an employee in I'm just providing examples, employee in an unhealthy environment to maybe doing your own thing. What you are truly passionate about. When is this coming? Knight of Cups, the Empress. This is a timeless reading, so I'm seeing spring and summer. 3 points, 3 weeks, at the max 3 months from now. You're going to take this decision. It will be your own decision. What you don't see coming is this build up and this power that you are going to embody the Empress. Even if you are a man or a woman, it's the energy of taking the reins with the Chariot into your own hands and making with the Two of Wands this decision to live, to move, to end something, and to go into the direction that provides you healing, equilibrium, peace of mind, and that you are passionate about. 3 weeks, 3 months, spring, summer might be relevant. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I'm going to use these ones. So if you decide to take this action, to leave this behind, what awaits you on the other side, right? Because Six of Swords is a transition to calmer waters, but what awaits you on the other shore, right? Pile number 2. The man, the house, the scythe. Right. For some of you, if you live, for example, an environment or a person, you, on the other side, after you decide to leave, there is a new person or a new environment that is more stable and healthy for you. With the scythe, when you take that action of cutting out someone or an environment or a habit, right, that is unhealthy, on the other side you will collect with the scythe, right? The scythe is harvest, right? You will find a new healthy, stable person or environment. So you are moving from unhealthiness to healthiness, from instability to stability, from a lack of action. The man, I'm taking the energy as yang, from the yin and the yang energy. So the yang it means power, action, decisions, right? So it's definitely empowerment. But I'm seeing a more healthier person or a more healthy house environment. It might be literal. You might actually decide to move from one house to the other, and what you'll find that once you decide to go with what you are passionate about, what is correct and just for you, you will find a new environment that is more in which you feel like home. This is what I wanted to say. Even if you leave a job, right, the new job will have nice persons and a cozy atmosphere. With the scythe, that means re-editing, actually elevating, as I've mentioned. It's an elevation for you, it's an increase for you, but it's harvesting what you first decided to cut off. It's like when you, during gardening, you remove the weeds for the healthy plants to grow. This is the message. I want to know more about this healthy person or environment. What is this for pile number 2? Okay. Fly, a period of ill health, depression. This is what you're leaving behind, as we've seen with the 9 of Swords. Broken bridge, yeah. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Yes, you decide to cut off this illness. And Gong, an exciting event. So once you decide, and it's going to be your decision to leave behind, to cut bridges, to cut paths with something that is maintaining you in a state of ill health, metaphorically or physically, something really exciting. This exciting new environment. You're cutting ties, right, with maybe some family members, just giving you an example, and you will find out when you move, when you transition, a new soul family, right? It's the family that you choose, not the family. I'm just providing this as an example for better illustration. Right, so let me see what can pile number 2 do exactly for the manifestation of this to take place sooner. Can they do anything? Nine of Swords once again. 2 of Wands once again. Three of Cups, my dear. Instead of losing sleep, instead of overthinking, instead of asking yourself, troubling yourself, instead of ruminating, just understand that it is your choice to take the path, a new path. It might mean cutting cords, it might mean leaving something or someone behind, but look what awaits you on the other side. A beautiful community, soul people, friends, a new beautiful environment, reasons to be joyful, reasons to celebrate. It's in your hands. But I'm going to tell you what you don't see coming is actually that if you take this decision, I think this is what you fear. You fear that, well, if I'm going to leave this, or if I'm going to renounce at this habit, or renounce at this environment, or renounce at this job, what will be there for me? Something better, I'm telling you. Joy, beautiful people, supportive environment. I'm going to add with one last word of advice for you, pile number 2. Word of wisdom for pile number 2. The moon. Knight of Wands again. Have a bit of courage, and because you feel it, you know what you want, you know what's best for you. The Knight of Wands is courageous. Be a bit brave enough to face your fears with the moon. Be a bit brave to confront your shadow side. The shadows, or what you keep in the shadows. What you dream when you're sleeping. The fears, the nightmares. Once you bring them to the light of your own conscious. Once you have the courage to do that, you will see, like the monsters that we were afraid of at night when we were just children, that once we bring them to the light, once we turn on the light, the monsters are getting smaller. They are only big in the shadows when we don't have the courage to face them. So once you do face them, you will see you have the power to end them, and you have the power to take a new path. And that path ends with joy and a beautiful environment. So, my dears, pile number 2. This was your beautiful message. I truly hope it resonated. Let me know what you think. Thank you in advance for all your generosity, for your messages, for subscriptions, for likings, for every nice and small gesture of kindness that you are sending my way. May it return to you 10 times. So, I'm giving you a big energetic hug, and we are going to see each other in the next reading. Bye. Pile number 3. Welcome to Christina Light Tarot, to the reading of today, which is all about what you don't see coming and that will elevate you. So, let me start with a baseline of the reading, and then we are going to go deeper and deeper, and we'll ask more questions. For pile number 3, what's in store for you? Okay, now that we have the tarot, let's add Lenormand into the mix. Pile number 3, what will elevate them and they don't see coming. Okay, so the Star and the Ship. Okay, I'm going just to protect the innocence of the card. Death. Ooh, 2 major arcana. It's like something is antique and transforming. Eight of Coins and King of Swords. The Four Leaves Clover, right? Luck and the Lilies. Ooh, beautiful cards. You, my dear, are going to go through a major infusion of healing and clarity. You are going to end one position or one state of affairs, and you are going to move towards something very beautiful. For example, but we are going to take some more cards to clarify. But for example, you are going to end one job and start a new one, beautiful opportunity. And I'm saying job because we do have Eight of Coins, so it's projects, job, money, health for sure. This is a movement upwards with the ship. You are becoming stronger, wiser, more clear on what you need to do. So you are getting, so either you are moving jobs, and or you're going to have a promotion, or you are going to get an infusion of cash. But that is by ending something. Ending a state of affairs for sure. So this is what you don't see coming, this big transformation. And my dears, with the star, you might even be a star in this new state of affairs. You are maybe getting, as I said, a bigger position or some popularity, or you're getting your wish fulfillment, your big wish fulfilled. Okay, so. Let's see what exactly are you ending to be more clear. What exactly is pile number 3 ending? And what is pile number 3 beginning? What is this elevated state, this Four Leaves Clover state of affairs? Let's see, what is it that you are ending? Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles again, yeah, it's a confirmation, and Knight of Pentacles. Having to do with all these coins, King of Knight of Pentacles, that is Knight of Coins, Eight of Coins. You are leaving a job or position or something that you are working on, and where you feel things are not moving up, things are stagnating, right? It's something to do with money, finances. Maybe you are deciding to end one project or one type of investment funds or investment fund that is not providing you. It's too small of results with Page of Cups. The emotional satisfaction is small. The movement or the opportunity to grow is very small, or even not moving at all, and you feel things are simply not working. So you are either, a project, something financial, an investment, a job, a line of study, right? Maybe some of you decide that the university that you have enrolled or the courses that you have enrolled are not truly your vocation, and you decide to leave that behind and start something new. What is this something new? High Priestess, Nine of Swords, the Fool, something new. It might, at a first glance, you are going where your intuition tells you to. You are going to follow your intuition. It is something new. It might feel risky at first. It might feel like a risky move, like a courageous move, because yes, here you might find yourself comfortable in this part, but it's not really rewarding. The satisfaction is very small, and you decide to follow your own gut, your own feeling, even if it seems risky, even if you might be ruminating, is it, with the Nine of Swords, is it the right thing to do, is it not? But you are just going to say yes, and it's going to be so fulfilling. I just have a message, a particular message for some of you. You might leave a very corporate, secure job, but that isn't your, you don't feel like you're meant for it, and you might just go into something non-conventional. Like, for example, going from a corporate job to being a healer, or to follow your talent, your passion, your inspiration, like to be an artist or to be a writer. You see it in your dreams. You will see it in your dreams. You might feel it with your intuition. You just feel that this is the right path. And believe me, it is, with the four-leaf clover and with the lilies, which is even a love, but a harmony, but it's even wisdom and spiritual path. So some of you are going from something, for example, from studying economics, you just decide, you know what, I'm just going to go into another line of a university. From economics or finances, I will go into medicine or music. I'm going to study music. I'm just providing contrastful or opposite kind of, at least at first a glance, opposite lines of studying or work, right? From accountant or being an accountant to being a dream interpreter. I'm trying to expand and to exaggerate a bit the conventional versus non-conventional in a way. You are going from one type of path that is very traditional to something that might seem even spiritual, at least in accordance to your own inner intuition that is appealing to your soul. And see, with a full, joyfully, you will go on this path. Okay, so let's see more about this new path, right? What results is this new opportunity, new path going to provide to you? What results? What's awaiting on the other side? For pile number 3. And let's see, when is this big movement going to show up in your life? When? Four of Swords. So this new path, what results is going? Oh, the Emperor. Ace of Wands. First of all, it will bring you peace of mind, relaxation. Things are going to go easy. You're going to feel chill, relaxed. Here, there were no results or little satisfaction. Here, what you are leaving behind. When you arrive, when you follow the opportunity, and when you follow, it's like follow the white rabbit kind of thing from the Matrix, you know. When you follow the white rabbit, You are going to see things are easy, smooth. The paths are opening up for you. You're going to feel re-energized. You're going to feel enthusiasm with the Ace of Wands. As I've mentioned with the Fool, it's like a spark opens up within you. And moreover, you are you will be building a new empire, your own empire. You're going to find stability where you thought it wouldn't be stability. Some of you might go into entrepreneurship, so working for themselves, which is great. This new path, this new option is really going to bring the spark back to you. And if you were worried with the Nine of Swords that, am I going to do the right thing? I mean, isn't this too risky or something? Am I being a fool, for taking this path? No, you're going to be the emperor, my dears, my beautiful, beautiful souls. What a beautiful result. Just follow the white rabbit. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's going to be your decision, and the white rabbit is just a metaphor, right? So, when Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. For some of you, 6 days, 6 weeks, Ace of Pentacles. 1 month, 1 week, or 1 month at the most. So it's very, very soon. Very soon. Of course, this is a timeless reading. So if you're watching this, depending on when you're watching this, autumn might be like the first month of autumn might be relevant. June might be relevant, or the 1st or the 6th of some month, right? But I'm seeing it for the majority is very, very soon. 1 week, 6 days, 6 weeks, 1 month, 6 weeks at the most. So quite soon this is happening. Okay, so tell me more about this empire. Okay, this empire that you are going to be building. What are you building here, my dear pile number 3? What will you be building? And work, achievement, success. Grasshopper, situation in the balance that require careful handling. Ooh, so you're going to work, but it's going to be successful. You'll find your equilibrium. Shield, you need to defend yourself. You know what this shield is? That is telling me that you are going to be protected. And the moon, changes in your life. For sure, this will be a change in your life. But rest assured with the shield that you're going to be protected. Because you see, you are worried with the Nine of Swords, right? Is this going to be the right move? What am I going to do? But then with the Emperor, you are going to be successful. You see with the end, work, achievement, success, right? Equilibrium with the grasshopper, situations in the balance. Okay, that require careful handling for sure. But I'm seeing you being dedicating, working, and this change, you will be protected with the shield, protected from what you now currently or soon maybe worrying about. So, what should pile number 3 do to expedite this? Can they do something for their highest good? Three of Wands. The World. The Emperor. you need to end something. Be prepared because it has lived its cycle. And be prepared to follow your dreams because the results are going to come in. And look, once again, the Emperor. Some of you truly might be called to be entrepreneurs or to work for themselves, or you have a wonderful idea. Your intuition is guiding. You know what you should do. Better position. If you are being called to apply to a position that you feel you don't stand a chance, or it might be too risky, or it might involve, whatever. You should be at peace with yourself that the current state of affairs has reached its peak with the world. Be ready to launch yourself in a new world. See, with the Three of Wands, it's like the Native Americans that were seeing the new ship of Spaniards, right? Of Spanish people. It's like discovering a new world. You are ready. You have with the Emperor what it takes within you, and it will provide stability for you. For sure. Let me see what worries you most. What worries you most that you should not, or that the universe will protect you from. Let me put it this way. What worries you most and the universe is going to protect you from? At that point. Heart, scythe, fox. You are worried that if you will be deciding with your heart, your survival might be threatened. You're worried that if you follow your heart, your maybe stability will be affected, maybe your make an embarrassment of yourself, maybe that you're not smart, that because you're not using the traditional ways of thinking, you are not using your rationality, the pros and cons, the thinking cap. You're worried that the emotions are getting the better, or will get the better out of you, and you'll fail because you're following your heart and not your mind. And it might even reach a point in which you will make a fool of yourself, or will affect your stability or survival. But it won't. Follow your heart. It's exactly the message of the reading. So, my dear pile number 3, what is the last word of advice for you from tarot? The last word of advice from tarot. The Hierophant. You are being protected. By heavens, if you feel the need to talk with someone, please do. The Hierophant or the Hierophant, however you want to pronounce it, the High Priest, if you like, it's a person of expertise. So, this might be, maybe someone can help you, like a coach, a therapist, an expert in the domain that you want to follow, right, with the heart, an advisor, a priest, right? Why not? Literally. So to put your heart at rest, to put your mind at rest, you can pray to God and or go to someone you really respect and has expertise in this domain. This was your message, my dear pile number 3. I'm sending you a big hug. I truly hope that this reading resonated. I'm thanking you in advance for all the nice messages, for all the likes, subscribes, all your kind and generous gestures that you are providing. I actually pray to the universe to return them to you 10 times more. So, my dears, I will see you in the next reading, and I'm wishing you all the best of luck. Bye.